Welcome to the underwater city where the possibilities are endless. Let's play Would You Rather and see what adventures await you. Question 1. Would you rather have a giant underwater aquarium or a treasure chest filled with pearls? The answer is a giant underwater aquarium. Having a giant underwater aquarium would allow you to see all sorts of marine life up close. Question 2. Would you rather have a submarine to explore the ocean floor or a magical underwater bicycle? The answer is a submarine to explore the ocean floor. A submarine would give you the ability to explore the deepest parts of the ocean. Question 3. Would you rather have a beautiful underwater garden or a thrilling underwater roller coaster? The answer is a beautiful underwater garden. An underwater garden would be a peaceful and beautiful place to relax. Fun fact: did you know that there are already several underwater cities being built around the world, with the first one being the Shenzhen underwater city in China? Question 4. Would you rather have the ability to breathe underwater or the ability to talk to sea creatures? The answer is the ability to breathe underwater. Being able to breathe underwater would give you the freedom to explore the ocean without any limitations. Question 5. Would you rather have a massive underwater water slide or a cozy underwater cabin? The answer is a massive underwater water slide. An underwater water slide would be an exciting and fun way to experience the ocean. Question 6. Would you rather have a school of friendly dolphins as friends or a giant squid as a pet? The answer is a school of friendly dolphins as friends. Having a school of friendly dolphins as friends would be an incredible experience. Fun fact: the deepest part of the ocean is called the Challenger Deep, and it's located in the Mariana Trench with a depth of over 36,000 feet. Question 7. Would you rather have an underwater art studio or an underwater music room? The answer is an underwater art studio. An underwater art studio would be a unique and inspiring place to create art. Question 8. Would you rather have a high-tech underwater laboratory or a mysterious underwater library? The answer is a high-tech underwater laboratory. A high-tech underwater laboratory would give you the ability to conduct all sorts of experiments and research. Question 9. Would you rather have an underwater sports arena or an underwater amusement park? The answer is an underwater sports arena. An underwater sports arena would be an exciting place to compete in all sorts of aquatic sports. Fun fact: the longest mountain range in the world is not on land, but underwater, and it's called the Mid-Ocean Ridge, stretching over 40,000 miles. Question 10. Would you rather have a magical underwater crystal that grants wishes or a powerful underwater superpower? The answer is a magical underwater crystal that grants wishes. Having a magical underwater crystal that grants wishes would be an incredible gift. Question 11. Would you rather have an underwater farm that grows all sorts of seafood or an underwater restaurant that serves all sorts of exotic dishes? The answer is an underwater farm that grows all sorts of seafood. An underwater farm would be a sustainable and exciting way to produce food. Question 12. Would you rather have a beautiful underwater palace made of coral or a high-tech underwater skyscraper? The answer is a beautiful underwater palace made of coral. A beautiful underwater palace made of coral would be a breathtaking and unique place to live. Fun fact: did you know that there are underwater lakes and rivers, like the Don Juan Pond in Antarctica, which is a lake that's trapped under a thick layer of ice? Question 13. Would you rather have the ability to control the weather underwater or the ability to communicate with all sea creatures? The answer is the ability to control the weather underwater. Being able to control the weather underwater would give you the power to create all sorts of amazing experiences. Question 14. Would you rather have an underwater museum that showcases all sorts of ocean history, or an underwater theater that puts on all sorts of performances? The answer is an underwater museum that showcases all sorts of ocean history. An underwater museum would be a fascinating place to learn about the ocean's past. Question 15. Would you rather have a special underwater key that unlocks all sorts of secrets, or a magical underwater compass that always points to adventure? The answer is a magical underwater compass that always points to adventure. A magical underwater compass would always lead you to new and exciting experiences. Fun fact: the largest underwater structure is the Great Barrier Reef, which is over 400 miles long and is home to over 500 species of fish and other sea creatures. Thanks for playing Would You Rather with us, and we hope you had a whale of a time exploring the world of underwater cities. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun and exciting content.